Hello and welcome to another arena-powered cube draft. If you're new here, my name's Cody Lee. I upload a brand new draft video every single day. If that's something you enjoy the Magic Gathering draft content, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things to tell the robots you enjoy this type of content. It does help me out a lot. You're probably one of the first couple of people watching this, and if you are, shout out to you. As is, I'm so excited for the Strixhaven Mystical Archives, man. These cards are so gorgeous. And honestly, we're looking at an extremely weak pack here. Realistically, I probably want to start with a Verdant Catacombs. There's nothing here that really stands out or screams at me. Memory Lapse might be the best card, and it is pretty dang good. So I would almost be down to take Memory Lapse. But Verdant Catacombs I think will end up being better for us just in general. And if you are noticing this, hopefully you see that we've upgraded the stream quality. We'll see if it stays good or not, but it's definitely something I've wanted to work on for a hot second. With Verdant Catacombs to start us off, we did do a really fun green-red situation last time. Maybe instead of green-red, we're looking at doing something with Jace, or Liliana of the Veil, or Primetime. I think in this situation I'm probably going to take Jace, because Jace is really good. I mean, realistically, I almost want to take another land. Like, let's just go 5-color fun stuff. But Jace will be good. Jace is almost always good. Ooh. And here's one. Ugin. Ugin's a very, very strong card. Always enjoy having me an Ugin in the deck. We do want to keep up whenever you cast this spell and whenever you cast a colorless spell. So keep an eye out for colorless spells. Let's take the Ugin. Ooh, okay, a Persist, and a Mana Leak, and a 3 steps ahead. So with Ugin, I do think I want to take a Persist. Persist doesn't get Jace, but Jace is a looter effect. So we already have a looter effect. We have a big ol' Ugin. Let's take the Persist. I'm kind of here for that. Ooh. And now there's an Ice-Till Explorer. And Ice-Till Explorer is one of, if not, like, one of my favorite cards in Cube. I just absolutely love Ice-Till Explorer. I remember when this card got released in Edge of Eternities, and I got to see it for the first time, and I was like, holy crap. I will say, Coalition Relic might be better for us. But Ice-Till Explorer is really, really good. I'm excited to have it. We might be green-black, we might be green-blue, we might be blue-back, we might be bug. I've been playing, and I think I mentioned this in the last video, but I've been playing Glarb. Ooh, I'd like to take that Undercity Sewers. I do think I'm going to take the Vampiric Toots. There's a Life Death. Death is another reanimate type effect, but Vampiric Tutor is also a reanimate-like effect. Mightstone and Weakstone is interesting, but it can't cast Ugin, so I'm less interested. I am pretty interested in the Undercity Sewers, realistically, but you're not taking that land over a Vampiric Tutor. Vampiric Tutor is just... don't discount tutor effects, folks. They are so much better than you think they are. There's a Snapcaster here, and an Evora, and a Polluted Delta and a Multiversal Passage. The Birds of Paradise is very interesting to me. I do think I'm going to take the land over the Birds of Paradise. Having the lands, I think, is very, very important, especially if we're going to be blue, black, green. Usually when you have greens and you have Ice-Till Explorer, you want the fetch lands really highly. So I'm excited to have those. Look at all the not legal. Ugin, are you not legal? I paid a price to one I will not name to escape the abyss. A bit of my soul for a second chance, and I do it again and again until I had no soul left to trade. Tenwa, Skursdag Cultist. That's pretty harsh, man. There's a Nissa here and a Restless Cottage. I think I'm going to take the Restless Cottage. Nissa would be good based on what we've got here. But Restless Cottage is just mana fixing for us. Tragic Trajectory, getting the solid removal spell. Lockmare is interesting, but I think Tragic Trajectory is just a little bit better of a removal spell for us. Also, if you guys are watching this right now, I hope you guys are experiencing slightly better quality. 3 mana, 3/3 pay life, sacrifice creature, create a treasure. There's a Spyglass Siren, which I'm somewhat interested in, but I think I'm going to take the Liliana of the Veil.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick.
Rafine's Tower. 2 mana, 3/2. You may cast this card from your graveyard using its Blitz ability. I'm going to take the Rafine's Tower. It's a blue-black land. It also has white. The only green card we have is Icestill Explorer and Restless Cottage, but... But yeah, I messed with some of my recording settings, and I'm thinking, hopefully, I've got a little bit better of a situation here. All this white coming back around. I'm going to take the Glimmer Lens and sideboard it. I mean, honestly, let's take the Eagles of the North. Maybe we'll play it. I don't think we will, but maybe we will. Treasure Cruise I'll take. Undercity Sewers and Meticulous Archive came back around. That's kind of insane. People aren't taking the lands. Thieving Skydiver. That's good with me. And a Black Lotus. You'll notice the Grizzlebrand, Leovold, a couple of lands. Preacher of the Schism too. As is, we will be taking the Black Lotus. There's not really a question or concern on that one here. Here, I do think we're going to take the Hull Breacher. We're pretty solidly blue-black. If I weren't taking the Hull Breacher, like Kitesail Larcenist is interesting to me. Ketria Triome. We'll see. The Hull Breacher it is. There's a One-Sheet Dong, an Inquisition, Scalding Tarn. I mean, honestly, Stormchaser's Talent and Inquisition are both pretty interesting to me. I think I'm going to take the Stormchaser's Talent. Wan Shi Tong was very interesting to me, but this returning something... Like, there's just a lot of power built into Stormchaser's Talent. Right now, we have some good mana. We might not be playing the Icestill, though. Here... I mean, now I'm looking at Scythe Cat like, okay, bet. There is also just a Fairy Mastermind. Do we need the green? Let's just take the Fairy Mastermind, and if Scythe Cat comes back around and we see more of like the green landfall, like if we see Bristly Bill in this pack, we'll grab Bristly Bill. No Bristly Bill that I can see, but there is a Vivi. I like Vivi a lot. I also like Lorien Revealed though. Let's grab the Lorien Revealed. And keep an eye out for some counter spells. You'll notice I don't have many of the counter spells. We passed a few. Right now, it's worth noting the persist doesn't really help us with a whole lot. Beaming Skydiver or Fairy Mastermind it brings back, but it gives them a neg 1 counter. So Fairy Mastermind it kills, Thieving Skydiver it kills. Ooh, there's the Zagoth Triome, as well as a Grim Monolith. Collective Brutality, a Chrome Host Seed Shark. I think I'm going to take the Zagoth Triome though. We're going to leave it open for the green splash, because I think the green is very strong. Ooh, Sin Spear's Punishment. There's a counterspell in here though. Just straight counterspell would be pretty dang good. Here, I mean, there's an Echo of Aeons to go with the Hull Breacher, realistically. I'll take that. And then there's the Lay of Old. I will play the Lay of Old. I'm going to keep the Ice-Tail Explorer in the deck. Kite-Tail Arsonist or a Knight's Whisper. And they went a Knight's Whisper. A Yawgmoth. There's a sneak attack that came around, which is kind of crazy. Pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature, put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature, and draw a card. You have to sacrifice a creature though. Not great. Hedge Maze, love that for us. Black and green, Deceptive Landscape. Honestly, Graveyard Trespasser is a good one. And Harvester of Misery we will also play. Orcish Bowmasters. Not power, but Orcish Bowmasters, Hull Breacher, and Echo of Aeons. Mystical Tutor and Miscalculation, both interesting, but yeah, Orcish Bowmasters, no real question there. Oracle of the Alpha, Urza, there's a Bristly Bill, which dang. Crabomination, a Pillage the Bog. I do think I'm going to take the Urza. We don't have a bunch of artifacts. I mean, hell, maybe we take the Oracle of the Alpha. No. Yeah, I'm going to take the Urza. What are we looking at playables wise? We're almost at a full deck. Archon of Cruelty and a Psychic Frog. Oh my gosh, no! I want Psychic Frog and Archon of Cruelty really bad. But I am going to take the Psychic Frog. Archon of Cruelty would be good, but not that amazing. There's a Tameo here. I'm kind of here for the Tameo.
Every story is an opportunity for new
Elspeth, Ewit. There's a library. Excited about a library. Underworld and Brain Freeze in the same deck, though. Unlucky. I'm going to take the library. And this is what we're looking at deck-wise right now. Realistically, I might be cutting this Treasure Cruise. This Persist might also be getting cut, but maybe not. I have too many legendary creatures, realistically. And it can't bring back Orcish Bowmasters. Creeping Tar Pit. for some mana fixing. Persist is out. There's an Oko. I do think I'll take the Oko.
Who's more foolish, the fool or the fool who rules them?
And this is what, oh, and there's an Uro? I'll take an Uro too. Why take the Uro? Graveyard Trespassers is out. Yeah, I think we're looking at a full deck here. This is kind of a crazy amount of lands that we were able to draft, though. Like, what is that, 10 lands? 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang. What's our average cost? 3.1. We're kind of expensive, but I think it's because we have Treasure Cruise Ugin over here. Echo of Eons going with Hull Breacher and Orcish Bowmasters is good. Do we Jace? I think we Jace. And realistically, we Jace instead of Treasure Cruise. Mainly because if we can turn one Jace, that'd be awesome. Tropical Island, good fix. Elegy Acolyte? We'll put the combo card in the sideboard. Ice Still's good, but it just gets me advantage with lands, and we don't need a ton of that. I think I'd rather have the Elegy Acolyte. Fresh start, solid removal. Tuck some to the side. And yeah, we'll probably keep that fresh start. Drop Knight's Whisper maybe? I think I'm dropping Urza, and I think I'm dropping one of the lands. And we're gonna go. We're jumping right into it. All right. We're gonna keep. This one looks good, honestly. I'm kind of here for this. Dang. Okay. A Mox Opal. Nice. We will go get blue-green land. Surveilling one. Gonna end the turn. I wonder if they've got something to draw here. They've got 5 mana now. 6 mana now. Orcish Bowmasters. Path to Exile, nice. I am going to take that action to go search for a swamp. Chain creature, lose all abilities. Alright, so I'm gonna play that end turn. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, so my turn. Do I kill that thing? No. I want to be able to play this out, and then I want to be able to play this. And then I am going to auto-pay the Psychic Frog. A damn overloaded. That's a good one. Annoying, but a good one. Exile 4 other cards from your graveyard. That's kind of crazy. So we're gonna play this. We need to go get blue. I'll graveyard that. Okay. You're gonna be able to sacrifice and scry, which is good. The ravenous robots, no. I have 6, so if I cast this, I get to steal your ravenous robots. You're gonna sacrifice it, okay. Okay, 1 to the bottom. You in 5 to escape it, yes. Whenever you cast a spell, target opponent mills 5 cards. Crazy. I don't know if they've got something that can win it for them from here. But Ugin, when Ugin comes down, tends to win you the game, which is awesome.
I am the master of this world. I will mend this.
Good game.
Focus. Breathe.
Easy peasy. I do want you to know, with my new setup that I've got going on, with all the new video stuff that I've been able to set up, I have a pause button now, and I'm very tempted to take advantage of that pause button. We'll see. Rough Drafts. I appreciate that name. We're gonna keep. Uh-oh. We're gonna see what they do here. If they level this up, I'll be able to Liliana neg kill. Nice. Now, do they have a counterspell for Liliana? No. Nice.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows like me.
Are they gonna bounce their own thing with Crocus? Honestly, if it slows them down enough to do that, I'm kind of here for it.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Containment Priest. If a non-code creature would enter and it isn't cast. Okay. Fair. Play out that Elegy Acolyte. We will block. I will 100% trade that off. They just spent a lot of money doing that. We got double black. I'm gonna draw 2 cards and gain 2 life. Five mana. What you got for 5 mana? Yes, I am going to Tragic Trajectory or Esper Sentinel. There's my Oko. I need to get one more card into the graveyard and I'll be able to,
Those blind to tyranny are lost. Just can't see.
yes. They get to make a 2/2.
Hat's coming off. Let your blade do the talking.
The Harvester of Misery will be able to take care of it. So there's that. Ooh, sorry, I did not realize that was on me. 100% my bad. I'm like watching this, like, well, make a choice. Zoning out.
You're blind
And there's
to
a pretty
your
sweet
folly.
samurai token. They're just casting Fury. Okay.
This is my cue to exit.
That's annoying.
Keep watch for intruders.
I want to be able to Ugin and then Black Lotus. I don't want you to be able to draw.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Knowledge is a virtue.
Gain 3 life and draw a card.
Sow discord. The wise heed mine.
It says Menace.
I guess that's that.
Yes, you can swing at the Ugin.
Foolish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They can bounce the Beza. Yes, you can hit the Tamina. Draw.
Insight
Play.
is vital to success.
Let us see if your talents are worth cataloging.
We want to search
I know I
for...
noted this somewhere.
What do we want to search for? Ugin, Uro, Vamp, Tutor. We probably want to search for something like Storm Chaser's Talon or Psychic Frog. Let's search for Jace. No go. Ranger Captain of Eos. Okay. What you got going on? Ocelot Pride. We're gonna block the Beza if he attacks with it. Gain 3 life and draw a card.
The wise heed my advice.
I follow the tracks of the wise.
Alright, so we've got a bunch of blockers. We're ready to go. We've got a counter spell. He can block some of our stuff, but if he hits it, Leovold gives us something back. That's a flyer, sure. We're gonna counter the Beza. I don't want to deal with the Beza anymore. You or a permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability. So Karakas is going to draw us a card every single time.
Open your mind to possibility.
The storied past holds our future.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're just gonna... Artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter tapped. Sure, sure, sure. Get in there, MacD.
Restrain your emotion.
Okay. Sure. We are going to counter the one Sage of the Skies. They're going to get a copy.
I'm doing my best to trust other people.
My turn. You may cast target instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard this turn. We're going to hit your token.
Knowledge is a skeleton key.
I'm just going to start targeting players. Jace will get me there. Lightning Helix. Take that action. I don't want you to have Lightning Helix. No attacks, end turn. We're playing an intense game here. What you got going on over there, friend? Are you going to draw your card? I don't know if I'm getting, like, timed out right now. Abandoned Air Temple is not good for us. That's actually, like, really, really, really bad for us. Are they doing math? There's only one thing for you to do here, friend. That resolves. My turn. Oh, them being able to create copies and... Oh my goodness, okay. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into the library, then draws 7 cards. Hull Breacher, Orcish, and Leovold. Hell yeah. So we're going to be able to play this. Exactly, Ocelot Pride.
Mine is the power of eons.
We're gonna play that. We're gonna return the 3/4 to the owner's hand. We're gonna Psychic Frog. Then we're just gonna play that normally. And we're gonna sacrifice that for triple blue. We're going to Echo of Aeon's flashback. Do we want to cast that? Auto pay. Give that neg2.
Every problem has a solution.
Play a Leovold. Play a Collector of Tales. Yeah, we're just playing everything in our hands and decks at this point.
I would like to test a new hypothesis with you. No tail should be discarded.
Nice. We've got a counter spell. Pass to attackers. My turn, we'll draw. We're gonna hit that.
I love learning.
Gain 3 life and draw a card.
Insight is vital to success.
Put that in the graveyard. And then we're gonna next. Get in. Now we are finally able to swing. We're gonna decline to take that action. Yeah, you can return it. I'm gonna discard cards. Yeah, put that on the bottom. And we're not going to activate that. But we are going to play the Leovold. End turn. And we'll be able to activate both Restless Cottage and Creeping Tar Pit next turn. They're going to have a 1/3. This is probably the most grindy deck that I've had the chance of playing.
I have a lot to think about.
Get in there. We have 2 cards left in our library. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. I'm going to decline to take that action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, Crocus is good. Rank up, Plat 1, let's go! Woo, woo. I do want to give you guys a heads up. We're probably going to be doing a long video today, considering we're only 2-0 and we're pretty deep into it. But that's Magic the Gathering for you, man. We're playing some difficult decks. We're gonna keep this. Do we want a Knight's Whisper, Sunblessed Healer? Let's play out the Triome. We don't want a Knight's Whisper. We have so many tap lands here. Ooh. I'm gonna play a tap land. I'm gonna play the Psychic Frog. I can discard the Echo of Aeons. Okay, that I'll take. Ooh, okay. We might be in a real tough spot now. Do we block here? I think we do block there. I don't think we've got anything to take care of the Overlord of the Mistmores, though. Sacrifice to draw a card. Sunbaked Canyon's a good one. They've got a lot of good white here. Oof. Yeah, they got me. The Sage of the Skies. Very, very strong. Now, 2-1. I think that was the quickest game we've had. Well, I say I think. That was by far the quickest game that we've had. Compared to our red-green deck of yesterday. Which if you haven't, go check out the deck from yesterday. Very, very good one. Ooh, we're going to keep this. We need the double black. We might be vamp tutoring on 2. Xander's Lounge. We're gonna vamp tutor. For a Black Lotus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have 6 mana. Yeah, we're gonna play the Elegy Acolyte before we play the Jace the Mind Sculptor. If they've got removal for it, that'll be annoying. Fiery Confluence here would kind of suck. Tursa does not suck. Beginning of your end step, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn, or a spell was warped this turn. Gain 4. And I get to lose a life. Jeez, yeah, we need lands. I need lands. My lands. Uh-oh. Orcish Bowmasters and a Snuff Out.
Open your heart to the magic that
Target artifact
pulses
loses all
around
abilities and becomes a 3/3 elf.
Gaze into my
No, I'm not
face
attacking
and
with
put
my
on your
4/4
true
into their bunches of stuff. A Super Shredder? Uh-oh. The fact that they've got a Dolly in this deck is kind of crazy. And that's game. We're gonna move on to the next one. Pretty sweet black-red deck, honestly. 2/2. Let's see if we can control our way to a win here. And this is great. We're going to start with the Storm Chaser's talent. So are they. And a Mock Sapphire. That's crazy. Island Plains, Mock Sapphire. No attacks, end turn. Counter my Uro with your counter spell? Sure. Hmm. 4 mana. What you got for me? No counterspell there? Mill that land out. No attacks. We'll hold it back. Alright, how do we want to approach this? They've got 5 mana up. Like, what are they doing? I'm just gonna play a Swamp and then play a Liliana. Force of Negation, fair enough. Trading off, sure enough. You gonna level Storm Chasers up to bring your Force of Negation back? Yeah. Or Counterspell? No land there, though. That's kind of crazy. Mill that. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into the library, then draws 7 cards. You got a counterspell for that? Mana Tithe. Yay. I get to play that. Do I want to play an Elegy Acolyte? Or an Oko? Let's play an Elegy Acolyte. And then we're gonna get in for 2. Oof, Oracle of the Alpha. Let's see if you can do it, man. You got a counterspell for this Echo of Aeons? Removal spell for Hull Breacher? Yay, good game. Hull Breacher into draw 7. A very, very strong play. Who knew? Three, 3-2. Very, very, very long games here, guys. Appreciate you sticking with me. As is, I hope your Tuesdays are going well. I'm looking over at my stats here. Have we been on the draw majority of the games? I've been looking at, I've been analyzing 17 lands data, and I say analyzing with like the biggest caveat ever. Ooh. I'm gonna keep this. This is gonna get black, blue. Ooh, actually, it's gonna get the Triome. And Psychic Frog. Omake. Thunder Trap. Miss. One time. Mr. Avatar and TMNT. A lot of options in there? Talisman of Curiosity. So I'm gonna play this out. Boom, gonna hit that. And then end turn. We're gonna pop this for black. And then we, honestly, we might Echo of Aeons next turn. Ooh, undo. Sacrifice that. I'm gonna draw. We're gonna hit that there. And then we're gonna get him with both of those. And then I'm gonna Knight's Whisper. Ooh, and not be able to play a land, that's kind of sad. Two, three. The Talisman of Curiosity gives them a little bit of standing. A Pinnacle Emissary. Yes, yes, you get your Pinnacle Emissary. Oh, and a Mox Jet? That's actually not good. My turn. Okay, so we're gonna get in there. Discard the Harvester of Misery. I'm gonna end my turn, attempt to Hull Breacher Echo Van's flashback on their turn. A nice Consult the Star Charts. Let's look at and add to hand. One ring. Uh-oh. I don't like the suplex. That's a strong one, though. Put a burn counter and draw. Oh, and they have a counter spell for that? That's actually annoying. Can't do any damage. Annoying. There's my Leovold, though. They can't beat the Leovold. Great. Hell yeah. That's good shit. Hull Breacher and Orcish Bowmasters and Leovold. Draw 7 combo is probably my favorite thing in Cube. I know I was super salty the first couple of times I played against it, but it does feel pretty good to pull off. We're gonna keep this. We get to go first. Knight's Whisper will help us refill. I say refill, quote unquote. Another Mock Sapphire. What you got for me? A Skull Clamp. Dang. Yeah, so we're gonna play the Liliana. We're gonna Knight's Whisper and then we're gonna Liliana.
A fight?
Each player is gonna
And you
discard
think
a
you can
card.
win? I'm tired of your secrets.
Drop the Lorien revealed here. Ooh, and to concede with the Liliana on the field. That's a good one. Liliana the Veil is a strong card. Who knew? I feel like we've gotten a couple of quick concedes, which honestly for this style of deck is probably really good for us. We're not going to be winning games quickly, so if someone feels like they're going to be losing, they're probably going to feel like they're going to be losing for a lot of the game. Ooh, opponent goes first, and we get to start with a library. We're going to really hope that our opponent is slow, because if they are, we're going to be in a good spot. With them starting out with a Sacred Foundry. Tapped, but... Discard a card, draw a card. Discard a card. We're gonna discard the counter spell. No, we're gonna discard the Jace. I do not like the Entomb. Entomb into Reanimate on Overlord of the Mistmores. That might be the game for us. A Watery Grave too. Them getting to Fear of Missing Out me is kind of crazy. Alright, 5-3, not a bad record. Getting the Persist on Overlord of the Mistmores turn 3, not bad. Entomb is also a strong magic card, little did you know. But a nice 5-3 record. Keeps us positive and gives us some packs. Let's go pop those. Shadows over Innistrad Remastered, nice mythic. Oh, and it's just a wild card. Brothers War. A lot of these sets I haven't drafted, and I am kind of excited for them to come back around so that I have the chance. Nice cube pack. Anything crazy? A Nashi. I just crafted that card too. Like I said, I've been playing Glorb. Something with a G. And it's been solid. But hey, thanks so much for joining me on this one, guys. Not a bad run with an absolutely stalled out, I'm trying to say bug deck here. That just went very, very slowly. A couple of 20-minute games, start them up. Not bad. Appreciate you joining me on them. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things to tell the robots you enjoy this type of content. If that's something you enjoy, it does really help me out. But I hope to see you in tomorrow's video. Talk to you then.